The moment of my greatest triumph was also the start of my fall. The roar of the crowd was a wave of pure sound. My feet barely touched the track as I crossed the finish line. I had just won the marathon, my personal best. I thought I was invisible, but the human body has its limits, and my limits were about to be revealed in the most cruel way possible. I was a runner. It wasn't just a hobby, it was my identity. Every morning, I woke up with a purpose: to chase the sunrise, to feel the pavement beneath my feet, to push my body to its absolute limits. Running was my meditation, my escape, my whole life. I believed that as long as I could run, I could outrun any of my problems. Then came the pain. It started as a subtle ache in my knee. I ignored it, pushed through it. The next week was even worse. The doctor's face was solemn as he told me, "You need to stop. The damage is permanent." He said I would never run again. That was the day the runner stopped. The world around me kept moving, but I was frozen. I fell into a state of deep burnout. My shoes, my partners on 1,000 journeys sat untouched by the door. I felt a crushing sense of imposter syndrome. I wasn't an athlete anymore. Who was I? I tried to find a new routine to fill the void, but nothing seemed to work. The absence of the rhythmic pounding, the feeling of sweat on my face, the raw sense of physical freedom. It was a void that swallowed me whole. The silence was deafening. I thought I had lost my purpose. But few months later, my younger brother, a new marathoner, came to me with a dilemma. He was struggling with a race. He felt like giving up. He came to me, the runner he idolized. He asked me for a strategy. I laughed. What do I know about it now? I can't even run. But something in his eyes, the way he looked at me, not as a former runner, but as his brother, made me stop. We spent the afternoon drawing out his course. I told him where to push and where to rest. And as I spoke, a strange fire was lit inside me. It wasn't the fire of a racer, but the quiet satisfaction of a teacher. He ran the race and he didn't win, but he finished strong. He told me it was the best race of his life. That night, as I lay in bed, I thought about all the people I had met along my journey and the thousands of new runners who would one day struggle just like me. I couldn't run anymore, but I could guide them. I had a new purpose. The pain in my knees had not ended my journey. It had simply forced me to find a new path. It took an agonizing fall for me to find my resilience. My story taught me that sometimes the end of one road is just the beginning of another. It made me realize that even when your path is broken, you can still find your way to rise. And his story, the one I'm about to share with you, is a lot like mine. It is an inspirational story of a man who lost his ability to walk, and just like me, found his life in the process.